What's going on there, guys? We're back with another one. There's a report coming out that Coach Prime may be looking to leave Colorado this coming season on the next Impulse Sports. And before we get into this report, Coach Prime has been talking about what would drag him to the NFL. And now it's reports coming out that he may be headed, to Vegas. And Shedeur is like he hasn't made it no secret that he would like to play there at the next level, and Coach Prime would love to coach both of his boys, and he's made that known. Let's check out what Coach Prime's been saying over the last few weeks.
Okay, I need your advice.
Yeah.
Because let me get back into the sports realm. Your father,
Yep.
your son did the
Yeah.
doggone thing.
Yes.
Like no
Like
other.
your son doing the dog. Your two
okay.
sons are doing the
So
doggone
tell
thing.
me this.
Yeah.
What would you do? You in my situation.
Help them get to the next level
Okay,
any
I'm
way
gonna-
I can.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But should it go past that or?
What do you mean past that?
Let him go to the NFL and continue to coach his son.
Hey, hey, come on now. Why not? Especially if it's in a Raider uniform. Come on, baby. Oh, man, don't get me to acting a fool. You know what I mean?
But is there a chance that you could head to the NFL?
I know where you're going. You try to go viral, right? Yeah. If I respond, you know we're going viral, right?
I know, right?
You know what? The only way I would consider is to coach my sons. Not son. No. Sons. Okay.
I think we're going to go viral with that.
Yeah.
So that's not a no.
Well, I love Colorado. Now, I love my Buffaloes. I love everything that we're building. I love everything that we're doing, and I love Boulder, Colorado. I do. I'm seeing from the beginning of coaching my babies to the last walk in the end. You know how painful that is, man? To see that this is it. Mm-hmm. This may be it. And let me say this before y'all jump to it, because I know y'all gonna jump to it. The only way I would consider continuing is that I'm coaching my sons, plural. Not singularly, plural. Or I wouldn't even think about it because I love Colorado. I love everything I do. And everybody, well, what would you do? Well, I have to think about it if I get to coach both of them.
Right.
I'm not following them, and it couldn't be like that unless I'm there prior.
Right.
But if I'm there prior, how can that happen? So it could really never happen. Right. But you got to think about it logically as a father. Shoot.
Yeah, to coach your boys.
That's all I know.
Right.
Yeah.
So after those statements, we're going to get into this report a little bit. We're going to check it out and see exactly what's being said. So it says Deion Sanders has led an impressive transformation for the Colorado Buffaloes football program, but it sounds like he's done at Colorado and looking to move on to another job. When Sanders took over as the head coach at Colorado, the Buffaloes were arguably the worst Power 5 program in the entire country. But in just 2 years, Sanders helped revitalize the football program and had the team on the verge of making the college football playoff this season. However, according to a report from Vincent Bonsignor, I don't want to say his name, Bonsignor, a Las Vegas Raiders beat writer for the Las Vegas Review-Journal, Sanders may be looking to move on from Colorado with his sights set on a new opportunity in the NFL. Bonsignor cited a source close to the situation indicating that Sanders has reached out to the Raiders through an associate to express his interest in their head coaching vacancy. He has a very strong interest in the job, the source told the Las Vegas Review-Journal. While it's unclear whether the Raiders are equally interested in Sanders, the report makes it clear that he's considering a departure from Colorado, and this led to a lot of reactions on social media. 2-year Colorado fans in shambles. One fan wrote on X, if Deion takes the Raiders job, that will start the transfer clock for the players at Colorado. Another fan pointed out, you got played Colorado, someone else said. This really shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, and it makes logical sense. I'm not rooting for it. I hope Prime stays, but I get it. It's a bizarrely unique opportunity. The only way the real interest the only way the interest is real is if Dion was promised that whoever becomes the new GM will trade up to take his son. No way he accepts the job without that sort of guarantee. Um, Colorado boosters should not want to fund this guy, so that's what people are saying. And I like that comment the one fan left. It is an insanely unique opportunity. You think about him being with his boys along this entire journey through their football careers, and you would think it would end at some point. But if you can follow them from high school, or you can really trailblaze and get jobs, and they follow you to institutions, and when their draft year come out, one of them definitely Shedeur's a first rounder, and Shallow may get picked up somewhere. And you would think if Coach Prime got the Raiders job, Shallow would get picked up there. So when I see that, I'm like, man, how can he not be interested? Now, a lot of people looked and they like, oh, he reached out first. Um, that's one of the things you call leverage. If it comes time to negotiate more money, more splits, and you looking at the revenue that you bringing in, it's a natural part of it too, right? So Coach Prime knows other Power Five teams are gonna come with better packages than Colorado. But the opportunity to coach his sons and be in the NFL, I think that challenge is kind of what burns inside of him right now. Even though he didn't win a championship, in college, he turned programs around and he took all the steps uh, it takes to get elevated up to the NFL. I believe at this point, you look at other coaches that ain't as qualified. Like Coach Prime didn't just do it based off his name. He started, coaching young kids, coaching at the young kids level up through high school, uh, Jackson State level D1, then went up to Power 5 at Colorado. So he's taken all the necessary steps. He just so happens to be box office as well and command the attention where it's a sell. But he's not a guy who just is there for selling tickets. He's an actual coach. So shout out to Coach Prime for taking the steps, and now it aligns with Shedeur's draft year. So and he's in good position, prime position to uh, go to one of those top teams, man. So shout out to Prime. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.